Hey guys, it's NBA Lou here, and for today's video I will go over my Eastern Conference standings predictions. Keep in mind that the injuries, chemistry, and how tough the conference is this year all play a factor in the way that I made this list. But before we start, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. So for number 8, I have the Boston Celtics. Now let's start with why I have them this far. Celtics haven't been able to get better over the course of the years. In fact, since the spectacular 27-18 season where they almost made the finals against the Cavs and LeBron, they have been declining in wins since. There's a lot of factors to it, of course, like the Celtics lacking a big man or even injuries to Marcus Smart and Jaylen Brown. They did a good job on adding Horford, Dennis Schroeder, and Enes Kanter, but I still don't think it's good enough to be any higher in a tough Eastern Conference, especially losing Kemba Walker and a shooter like Evan Fournier, which is why they fall to number 8. Now for number 7, I have the New York Knicks. Now I'm a Knicks fan myself, but the Knicks did not make any big changes. They added Kemba Walker and Evan Fournier, two good players, but haven't been able to stay healthy in recent years. With that being said though, they've gotten slightly better, but so have their competition this year. Now the Knicks could be higher, don't get me wrong, but based on health and history, we have an idea of what to expect from the New York Knicks. Number 6, the Chicago Bulls. Now I know some people are expecting higher because the Bulls are playing really good in the preseason with the addition of Lonzo, Caruso, DeRozan, and I think the Bulls are in a position to make the playoffs this year. They definitely made improvement, but is it enough to overcome more experienced teams? Will their bench provide enough help for the starters? These are factors that we've got to look at, which is why they are number 6 on this list. Number 5, the Philadelphia 76ers. Now it's tough to say it, but they fall on this list. How does a team go from a number 1 record in the East to a number 5? Well, with the drama of Ben Simmons and the lack of clarity with his futures with the 76ers, who's to say chemistry won't be an issue or him missing games affect their record? Plus, the 76ers did not make any major improvement this offseason. With a stacked East, it's tough to put them any higher. So, let's move on. Number 4, the Miami Heat. Now, this may come as a surprise to people, but let's start with why. Well, when you add a dog like Kyle Lowry with Markieff Morris and PJ Tucker, with other dogs like Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo, you can expect them to make some noise this year. You have players with plenty of playoff experience, like Tucker, who defended other teams' best player, like Butler, Durant, and Booker. Kyle Lowry can also provide defense with offense he already brings, and the luxury of having Tyler Hero and Duncan Robinson off the bench tells me this team is ready to have a big season. So for number 3, I have the Atlanta Hawks. Now the Hawks are still deadly to me, and if Trae Young wasn't hurt last year against the Bucks, who's to say they won't make the finals? Trae Young and the Hawks core look really good and will continue to improve in my opinion, and if they can stay healthy, I really like this team as the 3rd spot in the Eastern Conference standings. Number 2, the Brooklyn Nets. Now the Nets are a great team, no doubt about that, but the reason I have them at number 2 is mainly because of Kyrie Irving. Will he play any games with this vaccine mandate? Will he or the Nets stars remain healthy? Those are questions you have to ask in this team. Well, other than that, the Nets are in great position to win it all this year. Adding Paul Millsap, LaMarcus Aldridge, Patty Mills, and don't forget Cam Thomas, they look really good, which is why I have them at number 2. Number 1, the Milwaukee Bucks. Now it's almost a no-brainer because of Brooklyn's situation, and come on, they're the defending champions. We have to put some respect on their name.
Put some respect on my name.
With that being said though, they have great chemistry in their big 3, but let's not forget they lost PJ Tucker, who gave them great minutes in the playoffs. Also, not too long ago, it was reported that the Bucks superstar Giannis isn't fully healthy from the injury he suffered in the Eastern Conference Finals versus the Hawks. So this list can change in the future at any time. Now this was a tough list to make because of so many factors like this COVID mandate, injuries, and also chemistry, but I think this list is right. And if you guys made it this far, I just wanted to thank you guys so much for watching, and peace.